Hi guys. Currently it is 3:31 and I just got home. I had a temp job today and I started at 7 in the morning, but it's far away, so I had to get up at 4:30 and take the bus there. So that's why I look a little haggard. I'm tired. I just got home. Um, this is my warning. I'm going to talk about a sort of panic attack I had last night. So if you're sensitive to hearing about that sort of thing, um, I will give you the thumbs up when I am kind of done talking about it, and you can tune back in. So I had to go to sleep. I had to get in bed at like 6 o'clock, and it's still light out. But I need a lot of sleep. So in order to get up at 4:30, I had to go to bed really freaking early. And I started thinking, my mind just started going like, I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. I'm going to be too tired. I already have an issue with being tired all the time. But yeah, so I was just thinking, I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. I'm not going to be able to wake up. When I wake up, I'm just going to be too tired to be able to function and go to this job. So that was kind of my mindset, and it started spiraling, and I started to shake. I get shaky. Heart started racing really fast, and mouth immediately got dry. The typical symptoms for my like anxiety attacks. I did take one of my anti-anxieties, but it wasn't kicking in as fast as I wanted it to. So I just shot my sister a text. She wasn't home at the time, and I just needed to kind of reach out to someone and let them know where I was at, mentally wise. And she gets it, so she, sent me a text back and was supportive. And I tried so many things to try and get out of this mindset because I was just so freaked out that I wasn't going to be able to function. And that's just my biggest fear, is being so panicked and that it's not ever going to stop. And when I'm having a panic attack, it just exhausts my body. And I just feel like too tired to do anything, and just can't stop shaking and all that. So I was just trying everything. I looked online on the iTunes for some apps that would like help me sleep. I just I ended up taking another anti-anxiety because pill, because I just was so freaked out and I couldn't make it stop. And I'm trying to help you with tips on how to deal with panic attacks and anxiety and depression. And all I can say is it's still really, really hard for me. So that was my experience last night. You can come back now. It ended up getting better. I was able to go back to sleep, or go to sleep rather. But it reminded me, a friend of mine told me about this app called Personal Zen, and it's free, and get it on, the App Store. And it's really adorable, and it plays this music that you would hear at like during, I don't know, yoga or massage. Like just really, let's see if I can, I don't know if this is copyright anything, but I don't even know where my speakers are. and you can hear like birds chirping, and so that's just really calming. And the idea of it is to train your focus away from the negative and towards the positive, and you just like follow this little path, and there's little sprites, and it's cute. And it, you know, you do it a few times in a row, and you do it throughout the day, and it really kind of calms you down, and it's good. So I tried that, helps a little bit. I did a lot of diaphragmatic breathing. That's really helpful. Diaphragmatic breathing creates positive pathways in your brain, and it makes you feel better and feel more calm. So yeah, I really like, I was very tempted to get on here during, like, in the midst of this anxiety attack that I was having, just because I want to show you guys everything. Obviously, I'm not hiding anything from you guys, all 7 subscribers. I don't know. I'm, t- I'm talking to you like I'm talking to like 1,000 people, but I'm talking to you because you might, I mean, you watch this maybe to support me, and also maybe because you deal with the same things, and you're not alone, and I'm not alone. And that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this. But like I said, I was really tempted to do this last night in the midst of everything, just to, in order to make me feel connected, because that's one thing that I really feel disconnected and ungrounded when I'm having that going on. So, yeah, that's what this video is about. Just kind of sharing my experience last night. I am hoping that I'm not going to have a repeat, because another trigger for me is being scared of having another panic attack. So I think about it too much, and it like leads to one. So maybe you're the same. That's just, I like to say that what I'm afraid of most is fear itself, because a panic attack is just straight fear, and of like, it's not a real fear. I'm not scared of, like, I'm scared of spiders. I don't like spiders, but that's normal. There's a reason for it, but the fear you feel when you're having a panic attack is just, there's no reason for it, and it makes it really hard to get away from it, because you can't pinpoint it. So you're like, I don't know exactly what I'm afraid of right now, but or I'm afraid of things that I shouldn't be, that aren't actually really scary or aren't actually going to happen. So you go through that cyclical mindset. So I did have to take my anti-anxiety, and I put on, what did I put on? Tangled? I like to fall asleep to Disney movies. Like, I don't even know if Tangled's a Disney movie. I think it is, probably. But things I normally watch, not watch, but fall asleep to are How to Train Your Dragon, Tangled. I just watched Frozen yesterday, which I just adore. And this started a long time ago when I first started getting my anxiety when I was about 18, where I had to have kind of a constant distraction. So I started falling asleep to the Disney Channel, something really light and happy. And that kind of carried with me into, my letting me sleep really easily. So those are some things that you can try. I'll probably go into more about distractions and things you can do to make yourself happy in other videos, but I just wanted to do this real quick because I just got home and tell you. I ended up having a really good day, and everything I was afraid of last night didn't happen. I woke up and I haven't showered yet because it was really, really early and I had to go. So I haven't done that yet, but I had my tea, I got some fruit, and just everything I was afraid of didn't happen. It just disappeared. And I will liken it to stage fright. So I've been on stage, I've done some stuff, and before you go on, your heart is just racing, and you're just, your heart's just racing. But once you get on, and once it's done, you're like, "Phew," like that was fine. That was easy. I was great. I feel this relief, like so much better. And so last night when I was feeling anxious, it was kind of more that the waiting. I wanted to just go to the job right then and do it. Instead, I had to go to sleep really freaking early when my body wasn't really ready to. And it was just that waiting to do something when I rather would have just been able to do it right then. So, I kept telling myself it's like stage fright. You're going to feel completely fine in the morning because you're going to get up and you're going to go and you're going to have something to do and it's going to be fine. So it did turn out fine. So I'm okay. um, anyway, that's my video for today. Maybe I'll make, I don't know. I might do this temp job again tomorrow, so I probably have to go to bed in like 2 hours. Ugh. But it's good. I'm just on the grind, trying to make some money and so I can live. Um, but yeah, that's my story for today. That's what happened last night, and maybe one of these days I'll make one of these like when I'm in the midst of it, and you'll kind of see. If you never experienced it, you'll kind of see what it's like when it happening to me. Um, but like I said before, I don't want to trigger anybody, so I will warn you if I ever do anything like that. But I'm okay, and you can be okay if you are ever in the midst of that. Just know that, like I've said before, and I say it to myself all the time, it's not going to last forever. You have felt normal before, you will feel normal again, and it's going to be fine. And I love you, and I appreciate you.